This is ContactTalkRadio.com. Consciousness in action. And you are taking action into your consciousness by tuning into Contact Talk Radio.
And on TuneIn.com, Ping.fm, and UpSnap Mobile.
Contact Talk Radio.
Welcome to your weekly empowerment hour. You are now tuned in to the Cari Murphy Show. Ignite the light of your soul. Hosted by award-winning media personality, international best-selling author, and spiritual intuitive, Cari Murphy. This is your personal invitation to expand your awareness and consciously create an abundant, prosperous, and joyful life. Cari's intention is to create a sacred space, a soulful sanctuary, and transformational unity community for millions of souls around the world. Following a near-death experience in 1997, Cari's mission became clear. She is dedicated and devoted to being a pure instrument of the divine, sharing insights designed to expand the horizons of your imagination and unleash your greatest potential. Cari offers energetic and practical insights to support you in claiming the inner worth, outer wealth, and optimal health you desire and deserve. And now it's time to get started. Let's welcome your host, Cari Murphy.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Cari Murphy Show, Ignite the Light of Your Soul. I'm Cari Murphy. I am excited, delighted, and absolutely thrilled to be back here live with all of you. And, of course, my family here at Contact Talk Radio after taking a little hiatus from doing this live show. I did it to build my Straight Talk for the Soul series, which I'm still doing, and I would love to see you there every other day of the week. Just go to straighttalkforthesoul.com because I begin season 23 there on Monday. But I felt strongly called to reactivate, relaunch, renew this show after coming together for 10 years. I did this show starting in 2010. And that was right after my last book became an international bestseller. And I was grateful to have the opportunity to connect with, as it turned out, millions of you from all over the world. It was a space to really come together and unite, and share live messages with a global audience without waiting to publish another book or plan a speaking event somewhere. So now I knew it was time to come back, ignite the new light really into this powerful platform. It was time to connect with all of you. And if you didn't listen in the past, this broadcast is really devoted to your empowerment, your spiritual evolution, and your liberation. So this is about reuniting with Soul Family. You can liken this program to a multivitamin for the body, mind, and spirit is what I've always shared. And my intention when we come together every week on Thursdays at 12 noon Pacific is to present lively, fun, passionate, intuitively led sharings that are devoted to energy dynamics. We're going to talk about personal transformation, healing, ascension tools, tapping into our creative potential, spirituality, the evolution of the soul, global awakening, and of course, empowered, prosperous living. What I have done all these years is integrate spiritual and energetic and psychological perspectives that are grounded in intuition and ancient wisdom. All of this has been streaming through me, through my consciousness since my near-death experience in 1997. So every week here, what I'm going to do is pick a new topic. I'm going to highlight something new around these, all of these ideas, and I'm going to reveal insights about awakening your spirit, expanding your awareness, living consciously, and so we're going to have fun. I like to say we put the light in enlightenment. So I wanted to thank you for showing up and being here to celebrate my first day back, and I want to begin with some questions. I feel like questions are openings and they are opportunities to ignite your creative power and also to direct your focus onto and into new landscapes of awareness. Okay, so here we go. Are you ready to realize a renewal of your radiance and a rich restoration, revival, and a resurrection of your relationship with the real you and reap the rewards of this reconnection? Are you ready to be an illuminating instrument and influencer of infinite inspiration and immeasurable insight? Are you ready to be a purposeful pillar of peace, powerfully and positively positioning yourself in the purest portal of potential and possibility? Well, if you said yes to any or all of those questions, you're in the right place at the right time, because this moment, and this day is your invitation to step out of the shadows, step boldly into the light of your soul. Today is the day that you can choose to celebrate and really proclaim your worthiness to step into a bright and brilliant new reality. I want to encourage you. Let's take a moment right now. I used to do this at the beginning of every show here. And let's breathe a little bit. Let's breathe in deeply as you do so, allowing your auric field to expand with spaciousness and light. And just exhale. Now let's breathe in again, expanding further, feeling illuminated, and exhale. And now one more deep cleansing, purifying breath in and exhale. What I'd like to do is activate and feel the frequency of celebration. Honor yourself for showing up and consciously participating in this journey of expansion, ascension, and remembrance. What this remembrance is the remembrance of who you are as an eternal soul. So we want to breathe out anything else. Breathe in the light of your soul. Breathe out any heaviness, any worries, any tension. Let's get really clear and ready to receive the messages today that will benefit you most. These really are bright times. They may not seem like it, but these are times of new beginnings for all of us. We have the opportunity to begin again, all of us as free souls creating new earth. So all of you visionaries out there from all corners of the globe, let's unite. Let's come together each week to share, unify, ignite our light so that we're absolutely unaffected, unswayed, unimpacted by the distractions out there, because there's a lot of them. So let's declare and pledge our inner devotion, dedication, and commitment to being angelic emissaries and luminous light leaders, bringing in the love that will melt away any barriers to divinity, to divine truth, and to divine empowerment. It's time to dissolve the judgments, the struggles, the burdens, and the unnecessary chaos, and start to unlock the rooms in your consciousness mansion so that you can regain full and complete access to your divinity. And that's really why I'm here. I'm here to transmit and share messages and energies and frequencies of remembrance and activate keys of empowerment within you so that new pathways open up for you of abundance, prosperity, grace, joy, inspiration, creativity. And that will allow you to see in a new way, hear in a new way, feel, know, and sense clearly through the eyes and the ears and the heart and the voice and the perspective of the divine. When nothing is blocking that clear connection and expression, your role as how do I want to phrase this? An empowered visionary and creator will come to the forefront. And just know that that role from all of you is so needed at this time. It is celebrated. So it's time for all of us to get in the driver's seat and celebrate ourselves for being here at such a monumental time in Earth's history. It is clear that the old is falling away, and it's time to birth the new. So my intention is that this show, this community, and our time together today and every Thursday, that this powerful sanctuary soothe your soul, and may the information, the energy, and the healing frequencies held within this sacred space and shared with every word, may it open your heart, clarify your choices, and unleash your soul's full potential. So allow yourself this hour, this precious hour together to nurture, nourish, and really ignite the light of your soul. This is a sacred gift that you can give yourself to consciously set aside all those worries, all those distractions, concerns, doubts, and fears. Just move out of the mind and into the purity of your heart. That is where everything softens and everything opens up for you. And it really is, I talk about choice points a lot. It really is a choice point. Every moment is. And so you can make that choice in as many moments as possible beginning today. I want to shift into talking about our precious planet right now. Earth, the way that I see it, is a grand theater where we have the free will option to write our own script, choose the actors and the costumes and direct the scenes. And we need not forfeit or deny our personal power to do this any longer. We don't have to keep playing out the duality script, the one that divides us, the one that separates us. It's time to come back to oneness, to unity rather than duality, and realize that we are the creators, capable of creating a beautiful, loving new world. So it's time to set aside, very gently, to set aside any disempowering patterns of waiting for the world around us to change. Instead, we must change the world that we are creating and that we dwell in every day to reflect the freedom and the joy that we're here to ignite. So this is really the time to reconnect with your soul tribe. And that's one of the main reasons I decided to do this show again, because we're meant to come together in these beautiful communities of light to share and inspire one another to boldly step into our divinely designed roles. And those roles are leading with kindness, with compassion, with humility, with harmony, and with grace. So may our time together inspire inner transformation, growth of your soul, and dynamic personal accountability in your life. May it inspire you to rise up against life's adversities, and they are there. Those waves are there, and the uncertainties. And let's take charge of our destiny and create lives that we really want to lead. So I am really, really thrilled to be back here with all of you. This is a time on our planet for the ascension of our consciousness. And we do this with a renewed sense of excitement, dedication, and clarity, knowing and remembering that we're here for a reason. We're not just here randomly. We are here to birth a new world. So let's all take off those foggy, distorted, disempowering 3D goggles and put on our multidimensional lens of perception and clarity. We can all choose to really look at life in a new way and choose to see with our inner soul's vision leading our way. So this is an option. This is a gift that you can give yourself that no one can really give to you. I can remind you of this option and extend the soulful invitation to see with fresh eyes or make empowered choices from a new, broader perspective. Yet only you can say yes and decide that your lens of perception will expand so that your potentials expand. And then you no longer feel victimized or powerless. That's the intention here. So see this as your sacred time to come together to shift and open further and further into expanded states of awareness, expanded consciousness, into higher dimensional playing fields of potential, where the limitations fall away and there's so much room to create and have fun and explore. We want to play more and feel free. This is all of the communities that I have created. I consider them unity communities. They are cultivated with pure intention. So I want to encourage you to continually open and expand the opportunities available to you by setting clear intentions for our time together. You can say them out loud. Just intend to open your heart each time we meet, to be open and receptive to the messages that will ignite the light of your soul. begin to truly treasure every new moment that you feel passion bubbling up within you and the excitement of your soul coming alive again. Because now is the time to ignite that brilliant, unique light of yours, of your soul. Why? Why now? This really is a new earth reboot. We're in a time, the age of Aquarius, where we're here to anchor the innate joy and the divinely inspired excitement that will naturally dissolve density. Density, what is that? It's just all of the thoughts or the limiting beliefs, the patterns that consciously or unconsciously weigh us down. It's dense, right? So they weigh us down. And so we want to dissolve the density, dissolve the duality, dissipate doubt and fear, and release cords from the past. So how do you do that? Well, first of all, by simply declaring your desire for this, and then by making new choices. That is the greatest gift to our planet right now. If you feel you are here to be of service, our greatest gift is to counter any corruption and find peace and harmony and freedom and balance from the inside out. Because here on this planet, this is a free will zone. We are here to find the freedom, claim the freedom as an embodied state of being, not as an intellectual concept, but as a frequency that is selected and then chosen again from inside. And so as we do this, our example naturally inspires others to be activators rather than procrastinators. All of us sharing and inspiring one another to courageously step into these masterful roles as new earth creators, designers, and embodiers, embodying the energy of empowerment, clarity, purity, freedom, and liberation. So allow yourself to breathe in and really feel as you breathe in a sense of invigoration, awakening inside of you, a sense of excitement about your creative potential bubbling up. Also, give yourself the gift of just feeling alive, fully alive again. Move your body. At the beginning of every show when I used to do this for 10 years, we would move our body and breathe. So yeah, move your body. Shake out your hands, rotate your neck and shoulder very gently, move your shoulders up and down. Movement is so good for just moving energy. Dance, jump, up and down, whatever you can just to lighten up and feel. Let yourself claim your divine power and readiness to sing, to dance, to play, to create what I call New Earth Paradise from the inside out. So what we're doing with these high vibrational energies is we're anchoring new magnetics and harmonics. Because we're energy. We are energy beings. And so when we ignite higher vibrational states of living and being, we actually change the world around us. And this opportunity is pretty monumental, if we claim it, that is. So this show is dedicated to the dynamic, deliberate discovery of the divine within you. So feel it and claim it and love it so that the unfolding of your soul's journey, it becomes lighter, it becomes brighter, it becomes more clear, more fun, more empowering, and more rewarding. Because if you've been feeling stagnant or stuck or disempowered or even victimized by life, there is another option. And that is what I am highlighting here and what I'm presenting to you here. And if you're wondering, okay, how do I begin stepping into this new proclaimed role as a conscious creator of 5D Earth? Well, one way is to begin decorating and designing the inner and outer environments, your inner and outer environments, with things that anything and everything that excites and delights your soul. Be very conscious of what you include in your inner world and your outer world. Notice all of the inner and outer elements that you you've simply collected or tolerated, maybe out of comfort or perceived security. Notice everything that no longer inspires you and start to let those elements fall away gently. Create energetic and physical space for new pathways to open, and bring in the elements that are reflective of your soul's passion and your sense of purpose. As you become more divinely discerning with your decisions, divinely discerning with your decisions, a renewed sense of purity and clarity begins to replace previous waves of doubt or confusion along your path. So what you'll do is you'll cultivate more and more self-trust. You'll begin to easily follow the feelings that generate excitement. And you're going to trust more and more in your ability to make choices that will expand your experience of life rather than shrink them. So they reflect your alignment with your soul's passion and purpose. So they reflect your decision to create your very own new earth paradise. You create this with your consciousness first, and then it appears in your physical reality, because everything in your physical reality is simply mirroring the landscape of your inner world or your consciousness. So this new self-selected, empowered way of living and being will begin to produce an infinite supply of energy and inspiration, and creative ideas are going to flow in, opportunities, resources. And this absolutely delights your soul, by the way. Your soul is going to be delighted that you're doing this. We want to support your soul's highest expression. Isn't it exciting to realize you can ignite a new sense of passion and purpose right now? You can begin to design a new reality for yourself and have fun with this creation. Step into a new portal of possibility beginning today. And as this occurs, you're going to start to naturally and organically dissolve the distractions, dissolve the doubts and the densities I spoke about that previously weighed you down and interfered with your soul's illumination. So this is really about listening, noticing, paying attention to your feelings and honoring them, and then acting upon them. What I've learned all these 25 years of really consciously being on this path of ascension is realizing that conscious living is the key to our liberation. So it requires being conscious of what we're creating, what we're releasing, what we're tolerating, or even what we're sabotaging. Awareness is the key to alchemy and change. So what also begins to happen when you choose to declare your readiness and your excitement and dedication to consciously creating your reality is your heart opens. And then compassion replaces judgment, neutrality replaces criticism, and all of those long-standing duality programs of good, bad, right, wrong, competition, power over others, all of those limiting, rigid patterns, they start to dissolve in the face of pure divine presence, pure divine radiance, vitality, and playfulness. They can't exist, these rigid patterns, any longer. I want to mention we're almost halfway through our program today, and if you've just tuned in, you're listening to the Cari Murphy Show, Ignite the Light of Your Soul. We come together live every Thursday. Consider this your weekly empowerment hour. This is a space for ensuring a state of safety, security, support, and stabilization for your soul. Each week I will be offering sacred soul solutions and energetic resources to illuminate your vision, affirm your value, purify your voice, and validate your worthiness to experience heaven on earth. Why not, right? So this is your personal invitation to deliciously, decisively, deliberately, and daringly dance with the divine. And I'm talking about the divine within you, not outside of you. This is your invitation to declare your decision to dance with the divine and celebrate your creative power and consciously weave the energies of empowerment, purity, and grace into your choices, your responses, your vision, and your actions. So allow the energy of grace Grace is such a beautiful frequency to activate. Allow the pure energy of grace to swim like a wave through your thoughts, through your emotions and experiences, illuminating your highest potentials in every single moment. I feel that I'm here as a messenger, a messenger of your soul, really inviting you to declare and command. Yeah, I'm going to use that word, command your sovereignty, your liberation and freedom during this powerful transition on our planet as we have the option to choose unity consciousness over duality consciousness. And I'm here to remind you that it is your vibration or your frequency that is your currency. It is the energy that you're offering and contributing to the world that matters. So what is your currency? What kind of energy are you sharing with the world? We're here with this option and opportunity to write a new, empowering, compassionate story of New Earth that reflects the end of division and duality and the pure opening into unity, an opening into, balance, harmony, empowerment, higher awareness, true joy. So let waves of grace flow through any dense pathways within you that were caused by old lingering patterns of rigidity. Because what happens is that results in a lack of movement in your energy system. So it affects the body, it affects your finances, it affects everything because those pathways are dense, they're closed off. So when I talk about movement, there's physical movement, then there's energetic movement. So when we start to do this in a very conscious way, your body starts to heal. Your prosperity soars, your creativity amplifies, and your success multiplies. What a gift, right? You can give yourself. As clear, courageous crusaders of this new world, we're alive at this time to lead with our hearts and embrace our birthright to delightfully dance with the divine and explore blissful new realities of experience that are absolutely available to all of us now. We're here to contribute to the creation of positive momentum and embody the energy of empowerment for the evolution of this planet. It is such a pivotal time, and our service work is really just to anchor peace and harmony in our hearts, not proving that we're right or others are wrong. It's being heart-centered, and the more we practice that state of being, the more natural it feels. So the question is, how will you add to and participate in the creation of a new world? What will you create or perpetuate? We have the option and the gift to select an empowering story and narrative for this world. The other option is slipping into the fear narrative that is pretty rampant out there, right? So the key is consciousness. The key is empowered focus. The key is claiming our capacity to choose the lens through which we perceive everything. And that determines how we feel and what happens next for us. So no matter what goes on outside of you and that cosmic story that is playing out externally, you can stay focused and committed to creating a new story. You can choose to affirm your stability and choose to create an inner landscape of security that is fueled by divine personal empowerment. You can actually, in a very conscious way, intend to turn on the flow, a steady inner stream of light and joy and inspiration and ideas and solutions to cultivate a state of inner stability and security. So this is important on a personal level, of course, but it's also important on a global scale. When we cultivate inner security and stability, we also anchor stability and harmonization for the collective. And so that is such a gift that we give ourselves. It's also how we create positive change on the planet. It is through our energy, our frequency. And when we come together in powerful groups and communities like this with a similar intention, we inspire one another to make the daily decision to join the joy train. join the joy train that is available. It is here, it's inside of you, and it just needs a driver, and that driver is you. So let's steer that inner joy train, focusing forward into the light, and confidently navigate your way through each day, knowing you are the driver, you are the chooser, you are the creator. So why not ignite and allow for a flow of new ideas that contain brilliant vibrational value. Yes, as a conscious creator, your choices and ideas can have vibrational value that will completely up-level, upshift, and transform your reality. That is the fun adventure that I'm intending for and inviting you to choose for yourself and participate in. Because what's so fun to realize is that we're all storytellers. We're all script writers. We are vibrational or energy transmitters and receivers through our focus, through our thoughts, through our emotions, through our beliefs and our choices. And there really are two main storylines playing out right now on our planet. We have the mainstream disempowering narrative of war, chaos, fear, division, hatred. That is the duality storyline from the fear playbook. We want to disconnect from that because there's another one, the empowering one that I am inviting you to play in here. We are creators with the option to create. It is our consciousness that determines what we experience and which timeline or storyline we involve ourselves with. No one does it to us. We participate with our energy and our focus. And I've learned over the years that one of our primary purposes in being alive here is to become energy experts, easily and endlessly exploring and expanding our essence, eagerly experimenting and evolving and seeing evidence of our energetic expression, empowering our experiences. There were a lot of E's there. You'll find if you listen to this show, I tend to do that a lot. It's just kind of a fun to play with these words in that way. What we're here to do now is to reclaim and proclaim our freedom, our sovereignty. And I know those words are kind of thrown around easily, freedom, sovereignty, and yet they're powerful. We're here to master our capacity to choose freedom, and that means choosing to opt out of the duality storyline and that fear playbook. Okay? That means choosing with empowerment and recognizing we create our own liberation. It is not handed to us, and it cannot be taken from us. But it also cannot be realized from a state of fear. It is an empowered choice that it's self-selected in every moment. So our consistent focus on creation is our free will gift here on this planet. And we're here to delete the distractions. Just delete the distractions, bravely and courageously transmute generations, truly generations of negativity with our voices and our choices. I like the flow of that. Our voices and our choices have the power to change this world, to change our lineage, to change our entire experience of life. Just know that I acknowledge you. I see you. I celebrate you for being here, for receiving these messages and listening to the callings of your soul. You really are a human angel. You came here to be a messenger and an embodier of peace and an agent of change. And your devotion, your diligence, your perseverance is honored and recognized in the heavenly realms. And that dedication is always rewarded. And your presence here today, you listening to these messages, is evidence. It's not random. It is absolute evidence of your divine assignment or purpose on this planet at this time to ignite the light of your soul and birth a new golden age on this planet. You're an eternal soul, as a reminder. You're a member of a beautiful cosmic family of light. You're a galactic cosmic citizen carrying wisdom and frequencies and healing capacities that are intended to be ignited. in support of our planet's ascension and your ascension in consciousness, and the remembering of the totality of who you are as a divine being, a masterful creative being, helping return this beautiful planet to the heavenly jewel that it was originally designed and intended to be. We are here to literally create heaven on earth. And although we've been disconnected from this heavenly reality, we are here at this powerful time to return to the purity and the innocence of our original divine nature. And you contain within you, once you get tapped in, you contain within you a rich reservoir of resources, ancient and cosmic knowledge, heavenly light, pure wisdom, spiritual advancements, empowering information that once activated bit by bit can be shared to assist in the building of a beautiful new earth. And all of the data stored within your soul, and your soul has a lot of data that it has collected over many, many lifetimes, many, many experiences, not just in this reality. You are very quantum. So know that all of this data that is within your soul is being activated. It is divinely designed and timed. These quantum activations are happening as we allow ourselves to be around others to ignite our light, our soul's light, and remind us why we're here. I truly believe that we come together by design, by divine design, and we're here to light each other up. And my primary intention with this broadcast is to create a community that feels like soul family, because we're here to boldly and courageously and confidently step into positions of authentic, genuine, compassionate authority. Self-created, self-selected authority and liberation, and being the leaders of our own lives and empowering one another to do that every step of the way. So may these inspired messages that I'm offering really inspire you to design a new level of discernment for yourself that will upgrade your choices so you become aware of your choices, that will refine your preferences so they align with your soul, and remind you that you no longer have to tolerate or settle for experiences, relationships, or patterns that are no longer needed, or that are not reflective of your soul's highest potential. May you really, really welcome, and you welcome something by opening your heart. May you welcome the divinely dynamic and inspired waves of wisdom and wonderment flowing through this space, through my voice, from the heavenly and cosmic realms, and through the connection that is cultivated between all of us in the sacred circle from all around the world. Allow these purposefully prepared packets of divine wisdom to expand your desires, expand your dreams, expand your creations. And there's one thing my heart will ask of you that I want to share. If you find value in this group, in anything that I'm sharing here, let's circulate the energy. Let's continue to replenish one another. Giving and receiving both are vital to balance and to thriving. So that's my soulful request to you. If you are empowered, if you are uplifted, if you are inspired, share the link of this show with your community or family and friends so they can join us, so they can download it, so that we step up and participate in the awakening and empowerment of other precious souls. Let's receive and give. Let's turn around and give and share. And I really feel this is how we ignite unity consciousness, and it's how we embody the frequency of abundance. That joy train that I mentioned earlier, we want to expand the joy train, and that joy train expands when we share. Everything in unity consciousness, like we're sharing energy, we're sharing information, we're sharing community. So invite others to join the joy train, and let's come together as a community of millions from every corner of the globe to multiply the love, accelerate the healing, and to broaden and widen the path for light leaders to emerge from hiding and unite. So I want to remind you that you are alive at this time to revolutionize your evolution. And I want to repeat that. If I can, revolutionize your evolution. You're all consciousness activators, you're cosmic explorers and adventurers, you're ambassadors of angelic light, you're illuminators of harmony, your frequency alchemists, your momentum builders, your perception expanders, and you're self-reliant, creative, infinitely creative beings. And I encourage you to make a commitment to yourself and to your soul. If you feel inspired to do so today, say yes to your soul, to igniting the light of your soul. Commit to putting an end to any old patterns of self-sabotage. Declare today the beginning of your liberation and really commit to it. And share that determination and devotion to your soul's journey with others. Let's all share the love, share the excitement, share the reminders, and really celebrate this grand and glorious exploration, evolution, and expansion of consciousness. And in every moment, our frequency field, our energy field, is radiating a specific tone. That tone is attracting and magnetizing players in our script that allow us to explore that particular layer or level of consciousness. Isn't that fascinating? So if we don't like what we're magnetizing, we have to change the frequency tones, the energetic harmonics that we're emitting. Each thought, each word has a vibration. It impacts our energy field. And when those thoughts and emotions are strung together, they create a melody. So you have a melody. So what is your melody saying? Oh, here's an even better question. What is your melody magnetizing? That's a good question, right? So this whole journey it's a consciousness creation adventure. We're intended to play, create, and expand. Play, create, and expand. So anytime you feel dissatisfaction or frustration or boredom or resistance or heaviness or stagnancy, know that is a clear symbol that you have stopped creating. You've stopped playing, you've stopped expanding, and that is our soul's purpose here. And that's why I want to come together here to help you ignite the light of your soul in as many moments as possible. We are here to harmonize with happiness and purposefully produce passion in our daily experience. And that is a choice, and that choice lights us up. It raises our frequency. The purposeful discovery of our creative power is what enlivens us. This vibrational exploration and evolution, it expands our perspective and our vision, so that everything can change. So when we view life from this renewed perspective, that it's a grand creative endeavor, during which we get to choose our fellow actors, the scenes, the setting, the tone, the overall theme, then it becomes an exciting adventure that we can consciously fuel and create from inside, from moment to moment. So when you consciously choose to step into your role as a grand creative designer of your life experience, and you reclaim your power to rewrite your script anytime you feel the old one isn't working, you realize the innate divine power that you've held within you all along. So let's unite as soul family and intend to ignite our personal and collective light to optimize the creation of our ultimate new earth reality. Let's intend to powerfully and confidently step into the driver's seat of our creative vehicle, which is our consciousness, and begin practicing feeling the joy, feeling the exhilaration and the empowerment that comes along with this self-selected state of being. When we come together each week, and this intention is amplified with the collective power of all the joint intentions from everyone from all over the world, I encourage you to feel this more and more, practice this state of being more and more consistently, not just during this hour together each week, but in the other hours of your day, your evenings. That is my greatest wish for each and every one of you, to consistently claim and proclaim a creative power, your creative power, to decide the direction of your energetic focus and frequency in as many moments as possible. And you're going to find out how much fun that is, how empowering it is. You can decide to set yourself free. What a concept, right? Isn't it amazing to realize that it's a choice? And I want to say that choice can be as simple and easy, or as challenging and difficult as you decide for it to be. So imagine, or can you imagine, waking up every day and just declaring to yourself as you wake up, wow, just another day in paradise. And then really make that real for yourself, because you've decided it, because you've decided to declare that. I declare it every morning. Yeah, it's just another day in paradise. And that you've decided that no matter what's going on in the outer world or outside of you, that you really can create paradise on earth, and every day really can just be another day in your self-generated, created paradise. And paradise is really a state of consciousness. It is especially available to us now on our planet as we're shifting into 5D consciousness on New Earth. It is a state of being. Paradise is a state of awareness. It is a chosen state of living, feeling, and being. And I assure you, once you get a taste of it, you're going to want to claim that sense of freedom and liberation that you feel in paradise as often as possible. So what we're doing here, we're coming together to participate in the creation of paradise, and also participate in the identification, the clarification, the calibration, the purification of who we really are, and celebrate the remembrance that the divine dwells within us. The divine dwells within us. So the dynamic discovery of your divinity is why you're alive. And I'm going to try to repeat that if I can. The dynamic discovery of your divinity is why you're alive. And when you claim this and ignite the light of your soul, and you start creating your own new earth paradise, I walk around my house saying, paradise particles activate. I talk about that on my Straight Talk for the Soul series all the time. What happens, you're going to start vibrationally distancing yourself from anything that is discordant from that divinity. So all the people or experiences that are not aligned with your soul's highest potentials, they're going to just fall away. They're going to organically distance themselves from you because they exist on a different vibrational playing field. There are many vibrational realities existing simultaneously on this planet. And so when people fall away, it's just because they exist on a different vibrational playing field. So the more that you align with the divine within, you're going to gracefully glide. I love that phrase, gracefully glide, and rise above anything that could potentially weigh you down. So then every experience becomes this beautiful, sacred encounter and opportunity for a divine alliance with your highest potentials. So just remember that we activate it all. We create it all. So let's explore brilliant new pathways of playfulness, new avenues of adventure, new gateways into the glorious gardens of our consciousness. Let's enrich, enliven, and enhance our journeys and inspire one another to do so. And our purpose work, I know a lot of you are really, really dedicated to being of service on this planet. And I feel that our purpose or service work is simply showing up, being here, igniting our soul's light, participating in these kinds of sacred circles, receiving and sharing the golden moments of connection, light, inspiration, of course, the love as well. The service work, I feel, is a golden opportunity for us as souls to release duality, division, judgment, shame, and unworthiness, all those old systems of suffering. And sacred communities like this, they help us harmonize with all the new energies that are here to accelerate our evolution. And yes, long ago, this planet devolved into duality. But it's up to us to claim our conscious power and responsibility to progress in frequency, to live in love. Ascending is a personal consciousness choice. And as we cultivate the courage to break old cycles and dive into the limitless 5D field as divine guides, as heart guides, love guides, we illuminate the potentials and the possibilities for others. So remember, as I shared earlier, awareness is what allows for alchemy. So become aware of your limitless nature. See yourself as this luminosity leader, melting into pools of illumination. Allow waves of wisdom and purification to liberate you, to free you. You can begin, and it's something I do often, practice visualizing a divine waterfall. A waterfall of clarity, a purification portal for you that can help you heal, clear, and support you on your unique ascension adventure. Visualize cosmic divine water, bathing, nourishing the seeds of remembrance within you, awakening within you. This is like a brilliant, beautiful, divine elixir that you can imagine, visualize, clearing you. So you have your very own cosmic, alchemical inner temples of purification. Where do they exist? In your consciousness mansion, of course. That's something that you can play in and visit anytime that you want to feel the illumination of your divine essence. You can meditate and begin practicing bringing your breath into that inner temple of yours and enjoy the exploration of your divinity. You can feel really the flow of freedom igniting within you, pouring through you, washing through you like the purest frequency flush you've ever felt. So journey into that inner temple of yours whenever you want to and see yourself emerging bright and shiny and share that light of yours with the world, because now is the time to embody the essence of your divinity and explore this ascension adventure of realizing yourself as a divine human. It's time to open new doors in your consciousness mansion that will reveal the infinite beauty and grace and prosperity and vitality that is available to you right here and now. So may this day, this beautiful day and our time together be a turning point for you. Every day, of course, is a turning point, but may today be a conscious one for you to enter into a self-proclaimed state of renewal, self-selected empowerment. This is a divinely designed unity community, as I mentioned before, for you to claim your creative power and potential in as many moments as possible. And so I hope that you will say yes to this pure paradise of plenty, plenty of opportunity, plenty of energy, plenty of grace, love, plenty of prosperity, creativity, joy, solutions. So with every gathering here, you're going to be invited to explore new inspiring concepts and ideas to expand your consciousness. So all I say is just take what resonates, leave the rest. The primary goal is to come together with open hearts, a sense of compassion and kindness, and a willingness to hear with divine ears. And just know that if you're here, you're alive to be a way-shower of new earth. You're so important to this equation. So just know that I'm so thankful for you being here, for showing up, for playing and participating, and for giving this community the gift of your presence. I want to wish you an absolutely empowering week. Remember to join me for my Straight Talk for the Soul series. I begin season 23 on Monday. I would love to see you there. You just go to straighttalkforthesoul.com to join me. And then I plan to come back here live with you in this sacred space next Thursday, and of course every Thursday at noon Pacific. You can find all the information and ways to listen at carimurphy.com. And until next time, I want to encourage you, put the light in your enlightenment. And remember, Laughter leads to liberation. Dancing delights the divine. And playfulness propels you into your purpose. So laugh, dance, smile, flow, soar, play, and just take flight. Beautiful beacons of light. And I will see you all back here, all lit up and ready to play again next week. Bye-bye, everybody.
Thank you for listening to The Cari Murphy Show. Ignite the light of your soul. Cari honors and celebrates you for being a part of this powerful unity community of souls from all corners of the globe. It is Cari's greatest wish that you feel at home in this intentionally created sacred space and soulful sanctuary. Visit Cari at carimurphy.com as well as straighttalkforthesoul.com to gain access to all of Cari's offerings. And we look forward to seeing you back here in this playground of light next week.